Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming to you guys again with yet. And listen, before we even jump into today's video, I gotta say shouts out to the Finesse gang, those who get here early. Finesse the bell, subscribe, and drop a comment early on in the video, and you might see your name up here on the screen going up and down right here with me. Now, I do have to say this before we get into this week's rotation. Listen, I appreciate y'all. Y'all did a really good job on last video, dropping likes, a lot of viewership on it as well. So as always, I just want to say thank you guys. You know, if you support the videos, they keep coming. So I think we hit 2,700 likes last time. Let's aim for 3K. 3K is nothing. Y'all hit 3K on regular videos. So let's hit 3K on this vid right here. If I really wanted to go for something crazy, I'd say like 8K or 10K likes, but that's, I don't know, we're gonna hit that one right there. And thank you to everybody that supported the crew neck drop. Yes, these did drop. Yes, I did let y'all know, and I think most of them are sold out except for smalls in black. They moved quicker than we even thought they would move. So I know we usually don't do restocks on items, but it may be one of those things that we think about for this one just because of how fast it moved. But with all that shit out of the way, listen, y'all already know what you're here for. Y'all are here for this week's weekly sneaker rotation, and as always, I'm gonna just go ahead and let that joint spin. Let it spin, let it spin. Okay, now let's get into this week's weekly sneaker rotation, and shouts out to Finesse gang as well. Let's get it. So for Monday, we went with an oldie, but a goodie in my opinion, and that is, well, not even that much of an oldie, but how fast sneakers move these days, I guess you could call it an oldie, but the UNC, or the University Blue Air Jordan 1. Carolina blue and white, I mean, it's a good sneaker. It was definitely, I don't want to say it was a slept on Air Jordan 1, but once the off-white version of this shoe dropped, I think a lot of people forgot that these even existed, that these even dropped. And I'll definitely pull out these before I pull out the off-white ones. It's just a lot less risk with these. On the off-whites, yes, you do have leather, but a lot of that shoe is that weird meshy material, and one bad spill, one bad scuff, one bad something, sidestep, and them just could have a problem. So I went ahead and just rocked these all out, all over leather. Just a dope and classic pair of Air Jordan 1s right here. Not much else to say, bruh. UNC Air Jordan 1s. That was a shoe for Monday, starting it off somewhat slight, but still an oldie, but a goodie. I'm in the car, I got the bass, shot it wanna hit a little beat. I got that bitch out in the play, shot it just wanna get beat. So up next for Tuesday, I went with another sneaker that people definitely did sleep on, but I thought it was still a really dope shoe and a good pair of Yeezys, and that was the Static Yeezy 350 V2. I know that the Yeezy fatigue has definitely been setting in, and with some of the colorways that's dropping, I definitely feel y'all on that. The only thing that I don't necessarily like about Yeezys is the fit. And it's just because the fit is all over the place. Sometimes the fit is perfect, sometimes you need to go up half a size. You never really go down because they usually run tight. And I feel like for these, I would have loved to have gotten a 12.5. Now I picked mine up at a local Foot Locker, and the 12.5 was not an option. You know, 12.5 in store, to find a 12.5 in a store is pretty rare, so I usually don't have that option, and I run into a problem with certain sneakers, and one of those sneakers is the Yeezy. So for me, I would say if you're going for these, I would go a half size up for the best fit. But as far as the actual shoe goes, I thought they were super clean, and I like that the reflective statics, the price has gone down on those, and the price isn't as crazy as it was in the beginning versus the non-reflective. And honestly, you don't even need the reflective pair. The non-reflective is really dope looking as well, and I will confirm that if the wind is blowing, the wind will blow through that stripe, because it's like 28, 29 degrees today in Vibe Beach, and it was windy, and the wind was definitely trying to blow the side of my foot off. So not the warmest sneaker, but still really dope colorway. Love the stitching that they did on these. Just a good pair of 350s amidst a whole bunch of kind of BS colorways is going to be dropping that I've seen. The only other 350 V2 I'm really looking forward to is that clay joint. I think that could be a good colorway depending on how they actually look once they drop. But that was Tuesday. Let's get to Wednesday. I got that bitch out of my plate. Shot it, don't wanna get beat. Fucking that bitch back in the rain. Fucking that bitch in the seat. Up next for Wednesday, we have an old Nike SB, and I don't believe I included these on the rotation on the week that I actually wore them. So I wanted to make sure I included them on this week's rotation, and that is these right here, the Mosquito Nike SB, or the Mosquito Dunk Lows. Now, these dropped when? I keep forgetting, what, 08, 09, maybe 2012, 06, 01? Then damn, these dropped back in like 07. So this is, at this point, a 10-plus-year-old shoe, and I'm just going back to make sure and confirm that I am right here. Yes, oh no, 6/10/08. So it's about a 10-year-old sneaker. They're still holding up strong, and like I said, I got these for like 180 DS, and I copped these off of GOAT, and they had a marijuana smell to them, so I actually saved like $9 more because they knocked 5% off for that smell. I mean, when I'm getting SBs, a marijuana smell, that's not surprising, and honestly, I don't really care, which is why I kept the transaction going. Not one of the most popular SB, you know, models or theme sneakers out there, but it was always one that I really wanted, and I just took a look on GOAT one night, and they had them for a really good price. This is not an ad, not sponsored. This is just a pair of shoes that they actually had a good price for, and I went ahead and copped them. So, Mosquito Nike SBs with the Mosquito, with the Nike SB sock on the insole. Super dope touches. Love the blood splatter on the midsole. The weird gum outsole. The gum outsole is like, it almost has like this orangish reddish tint to it. Just a fire pair of SBs. Quality is definitely there, and it probably wasn't the best thing to wear these out in the rain for the first time ever, and 10 years. I can already see the leather. The leather was not really liking that. I mean, it's working, but that could be a problem. So probably no more rain for these. But that was Wednesday, the Mosquito Nike SBs. Let's get to Thursday. So hopping into Thursday, I never thought I was gonna wear these this much, but I wear this shoe a lot, especially when it's colder outside or I'm just trying to be cozy and I just want tanks on my feet. That is the Supreme Nike Air More Up Tempo. Any More Up Tempo for the winter and fall is a great tank of a sneaker, and I just don't have the OG black and whites, or I mean even the black and Volt pair would be a dope pair to have. But these things, man, I've taken these to Busch Gardens. I mean, I don't think I've cleaned these once. I mean, they definitely look a little dusty. It's an all black nubuck sneaker with some leather on top, but there are definitely some rusty dusty parts of this shoe. But in the end, they do the job. All black with a couple white accents. I mean, obviously the Supreme for the subtle flex on the side, but still definitely a dope sneaker. And when I got these, I don't know what the prices are for these anymore, but I think I got these for a really good price. I think I got them worn once or twice for around 300, 310, 320. And at that time, that was a good price, and maybe even now, because I know those red and white ones, the price has definitely gone up. So I do have the full Supreme Up-Tempo pack, and I got one or two more pairs of Up-Tempos around in the studio in the collection somewhere. But that was Thursday, the Tanks Supreme Air Up-Tempo all black. You need a good winter shoe, buy some more Up-Tempos, bro. Buy some Up-Tempos. They will not fail you.
I got a crib with the gate, yeah, my grass green, yeah, my car's green.
For Friday, I went with another all black sneaker. I mean, it's fall, it's winter, bro. Like, black, it just works. You know what I mean? Snow, mud, windy, rainy, a black sneaker is always gonna work for you. So I went with these, which aren't the most durable black sneaker, and that is the Off-White Air Max 97. And that was one of the reasons I actually copped the all black version, is because I really liked the Off-White, you know, the original 97s, and the only thing that was wrong with them is that they were all white. So I wore them in Montreal and I basically fucked them up, and now I need to go ahead and clean them, and I really avoid all of that by just going ahead and wearing the all black pair instead. Now, you guys have heard me go on and on about how much I like / love the Off-White 97 and some of the other Air Max models, even the OG 97 and the gold and the silver bullet. So I talk about 97s a lot. This is just the all black, off-white version of it. A really, really dope sneaker, and another good shoe that is wearable a lot. I mean, even in the summer it's all black, but I feel like you definitely get the most bang for your buck as far as off-white sneakers go, especially with these right here. As far as fitting, I think you can go true to size because the original 97s to me fit a half size snug. These, if you go true to size, I think it's a good fit. But that was Friday, the beginning of the weekend. Let's go ahead and get into Saturday.
We tryna see what's inside. We tryna see if it's right. We tryna see what's the price. Rubbing them motherfucking slates. Tell my little neck go slice.
So for Saturday, I went with the friends and family specials. Y'all probably guessed, or some of y'all probably guessed that I would throw these on just because I got them so recently, and that is the Commonwealth friends and family pair of ZX 500RM from their collab. I've been talking about these a lot. It's just because, I mean, it's local. It's a local business. You know, 757, I gotta represent. And I definitely got support as always. And I mean, they made a dope sneaker too, which definitely helps. I also want to just not front, and I'm gonna be honest, when I looked back at the, you know, the order of things, I actually wore these on Tuesday. I wore them to Buffalo Wild Wings because on Buffalo Wild Wings on Tuesdays, once again, not an ad, not sponsored, just some pro tips for life, some frugal tips for life. You get buy one, get one for free boneless wings. Now, Buffalo Wild Wings by no means has the best wings at all. Not even close, but if you're just trying to be cheap, trying to be frugal, hey, take the girl out on a cheap date or something real quick, you know, you and the boys went around real quick, hey, buy one, get one half off. You can get 2 meals for the price of one. It's a pretty good deal. So these are my Buffalo Wild Wings buy one, get one free kicks for Tuesday, but let's just act like they were for Saturday. I mean, y'all see it, man. Purple, navy blue suede, some really, really good details and aspects on the back. You got that white contrasting stitching, the purple 3M laces. They come with more laces. I just left the 3M purple ones because I think they do the best job. It's actually like a clear and it's a really crazy pair of laces. It's some type of clear and purple lace. Really hard to get that detail, but hopefully you guys can see it in some of the B-roll. But yeah, Commonwealth for the greater good, bruh. New sneaker. I don't know. Once again, I don't know if they're ever going to release any of these since they are friends and family. But if you want to know, follow them at Commonwealth_FTGG. Bam, Commonwealth ZX 500RM. Fire, fire, fire. And that brings us to the end of the week, and that means it's time to go over what we wore on Sunday, or let's get a little nostalgic for a second. So to end off this week, I had to end it off with a banger. For those who have been watching for a very long time, this box may or may not be familiar to you, and to the homie that made it for me, because I don't know at this point, hey, if you still make these dope custom sneaker boxes, hey, let me know in the comments or hit me on my DM. I'll link you down below. But this was a custom box that I had got with my name on the front. It's kind of hard to see, but my name is right there. It was the old font that used to be on my actual channel banner. It's orange and black, Bullet RC, and you guys can obviously see what is on the inside. I just wanted to go ahead and highlight the box for a second because the homie, he did a really, really good job on the box. To get inside of it, you just go ahead, lift this up. There is a little chain there, and yes, big bangs for Sunday. And I had to pull these out because we were on the Gloves Off podcast. Listen, man, if y'all don't follow the podcast, if y'all are not up on the podcast, the link is down below. Go subscribe. We jump on there anytime I really want to. But someone had asked me to show off the big bangs, and they were just in the back in the box, and I didn't feel like going out there and getting all of them, so I wanted to go ahead and feature this shoe for this Sunday sneaker. 2012 All-Star Weekend was one of the, if not the craziest weekend for sneakers. When you want to talk about hype, when you want to talk about just a sneaker drop with a lot of energy, with a lot of hype, with a lot of craziness going down behind it. And I think this is the last All-Star sneaker that I got from 2012. I had got everything else, the penny ones. I think I just have the pennies, these, and the KDs. Those are the only 2012 All-Star shoes that I have. But the big bangs, bro, yo, when these first dropped, prices were crazy. This was the sneaker that everyone wanted. The other sneakers were cool, the foam posit being the most wanted, but I think a close second to the foam posit, other than the, I think it was the Galaxy Zoom Rookie as well, was definitely these big bangs. Very loud, the Galaxy print on the bottom, super bright orange on the sides, and yes, throughout all the years I have kept these. If these dropped in 2012, what was that, 7 years ago? 7 years old already. Time is definitely flying. But for those who know, you already know the deal. One of the best LeBrons ever. One of the last LeBrons in my collection. I think I still have my denim 10s and maybe another pair of LeBrons scattered somewhere in here, but these have stood the test of time, and I don't see these going anywhere anytime soon. I know I had to get these in a 13 because they definitely fit super snug in the toe, but Galaxy LeBron 9s, that is my shoe for Sunday, and that means it is a wrap for this week's sneaker rotation. So much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blah blah. Of course, hold on, I got the big bangs. I got them right here. Bullet RC, and I will see y'all on that next video. Y'all let me know, what was your top 3 shoes you wore last week? What was your favorite shoe from my rotation? Just what you've been rocking lately. What's been your go-to for the last week? And that's it. Make sure to drop a like on this joint if you want to see more of these. I'm trying to get these back into the rotation of videos, at least 2 to 3 a month if I can. The travel has been pretty light, so it's been okay. But if you fuck with the videos, bro, drop a like. If you're new, subscribe. What are you doing? And I will see you on the next one. That is it. Let me close this box down. Y'all be easy. I am out of here. Peace.
Come on, check out song, yeah. Finny on Chanel, yeah. BB's on the belt, yeah. Need a Lego, worry too much by myself, yeah. MBD2 going on 3 months, yeah. Starting to think I wear myself too much, yeah.